In the quiet alchemy of creation, the journey begins with the simplest of elements. Water meets dust, transforming into a paste that will soon become the canvas for 1,000 stories. A solitary figure moves through the landscape, carrying the vessels of tradition. It is a slow, deliberate march, echoing the patience required for this ancient art. Here, the rawhide is tamed. Under the rhythmic pressure of the tool, the organic skin is stretched and smoothed, stripping away its former life to prepare it for a new one. Suspended in the dim light, the material must cure. It hangs like a veil, surrendering its moisture to the air, tightening as it dries upon the frame. A scrutinizing eye ensures perfection. She inspects the parchment for consistency, knowing that even the slightest blemish could shatter the illusion of the shadow. The debris of the past is swept away. The surface must be pristine, a flawless stage upon which the artisan will soon work. Now, translucent and waiting, these sheets of processed hide rest in a stack, silent, blank pages ready to receive a spirit. The architect of shadows begins her work. With a steady hand, she traces the intricate floral scrolls, following a geometry that has been handed down through centuries. Bathed in the warm, flickering glow of candlelight, she summons figures from folklore onto the page, bridging the gap between the imagined and the tangible. This is a surgery of light. With a steel point, she meticulously incises the hide, defining not just the shape, but the negative space that will let the light sing. A precise blade liberates the form. She cuts away the excess, leaving behind only the delicate skeleton of the character. And suddenly, a figure emerges, a warrior of the opera, translucent as a ghost, held against the vibrancy of the living world. Every perforation is a breath. The punch tool creates a constellation of tiny voids, intricate details that will define the character's silhouette. She selects her instrument from a porcelain leaf. The carving is done. Now, the world of shadow must be given the gift of color. Vibrant pigments are laid upon the translucent skin. She stains the memory of the animal with the hues of legend, crimson, emerald, and gold. The result is a jewel of transparency. Even before it reaches the screen, the puppet glows with an inner luminosity. In the quiet hours of the night, the fragmented anatomy is brought together. The artisan assembles the pieces, acting as the creator of a new, articulated life. A butterfly, destined not for the garden but for the theater of light, is carefully placed among its kin. A taxonomy of myths lies waiting. Trays of limbs, torsos, and wings are arranged, a silent cast of characters preparing for their debut. Layer upon layer, the intricate details are bonded. This lamination adds depth, ensuring the puppet is robust enough to endure the rigors of the performance. To seal this union, a binding agent is applied. It is a delicate chemistry, fixing the colors and fusing the layers into a single, cohesive entity. Warmth is required. The gentle heat of glowing charcoal cures the bind, a primitive yet effective method to set the puppet's form. The articulation is paramount. Every limb must possess the fluid grace of life, requiring careful manipulation of the joints. With tools as fine as a jeweler's, the final ligaments are secured. These hidden mechanisms will allow the stiff leather to mimic the softness of flesh. She works over a shell dish, attending to the smallest embellishments. No detail is too minute for the exacting standards of the master craftsman. At last, they lie complete. Inert, yet brimming with potential energy, these articulated figures wait for the hand that will wake them. But it is only here, behind the screen, that the magic truly ignites. Controlled by rods, the shadow is cast, and the static object begins to breathe. Beside the crimson lotus, a story unfolds in 2 dimensions. The light passes through the colored hide, painting the screen with a stained glass brilliance. Guided by invisible hands, the leather dances. The character moves with a dramatic flair, casting a silhouette that has captivated audiences for a millennium. And so, the art takes flight. Butterflies and heroes live on, suspended in a mesmerizing world composed entirely of shadow and light.